Did you know that 92% of people never actually achieve their New Year's resolutions? It sounds shocking, but it's true. Most of us set big goals but struggle to follow through. What's the secret to success? It's not about working harder or pushing yourself to the limit. The key is to focus on what truly matters and simplify your path. This video will show you how to do just that. You'll learn why doing less can actually help you achieve more. We'll dive into how to declutter your life, say no to distractions, and build routines that truly support your dreams. By the end, you'll have a clear, minimalist approach to reach your most ambitious goals, and you might just be surprised at how easy it can be. So, if you're tired of feeling overwhelmed by your goals and want to find a simpler, smarter way to succeed, stick around. You're about to discover the power of minimalism in goal setting. Chapter 1. Less is more. Decluttering your dream. To achieve your most ambitious goals, you need to start by decluttering. But it's not just about cleaning your room or clearing out your closet. It's about decluttering your mind and your schedule too. When your mind is overwhelmed with unnecessary thoughts, it's harder to focus on what truly matters. Research shows that decision fatigue, when you have too many choices, can reduce your ability to make good decisions. By cutting out distractions and simplifying your focus, you free up energy to work on your goals. One way to start decluttering is by identifying what's not serving you. Is your current routine helping you achieve your dreams? If not, it's time to change it. Minimalism is about doing less but with more intention. By removing excess, you create room for your ambitions to grow. Marie Kondo, author of The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, reminds us that the question of what you want to own is actually the question of how you want to live your life. Start with your environment, both physical and digital. A clean space helps clear your mind. Try to declutter your email inbox and reduce your social media time. Every small change makes a big difference. In fact, research shows that a clutter-free workspace can increase productivity by up to 20%. The clearer your space, the clearer your mind. Simplifying your surroundings helps you stay focused on what's most important, your goals. Chapter 2. Focus on the essential. The power of prioritizing. It's easy to get caught up in the noise of life. Everywhere you look, there are distractions, and it's tempting to try to do everything. But here's the truth. Trying to do everything means doing nothing well. Prioritizing is about identifying the most important actions that will move you forward. Start by asking yourself, what's the one thing I can do today that will make everything else easier or unnecessary? This principle, popularized by Gary Keller in his book The One Thing, encourages focusing on the task that has the most significant impact. The less you do, the more you can accomplish. Another key to prioritizing is learning to say no. Saying no is powerful because it protects your time and energy. Warren Buffett once said, "The difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything." It's a reminder that your time is your most valuable resource. Creating a priority list can help you stay organized. Write down what you want to accomplish and rank the tasks by importance. You don't need to do everything today, just focus on the tasks that will bring you closer to your goal. Remember, progress is better than perfection. The key to success isn't working harder, it's working smarter. If you're enjoying these strategies, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next steps to achieving your dreams. Chapter 3. Intentional habits. Small actions, big impact. Achieving big goals doesn't require drastic action every day. It's about consistency. James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, argues that small habits, done consistently, are what lead to big changes over time. Small, intentional actions compound and make a massive impact in the long run. For example, if your goal is to get fit, you don't need to work out for hours each day. Start by doing 10 minutes of exercise every morning. After a month, that's over 300 minutes of exercise. It adds up. In fact, a study from the European Health Psychology Society found that small habits can be just as effective as large, intense ones when done regularly. Build habits that support your goals. Focus on quality, not quantity. And remember, habits take time to form. According to a study by Dr. Philippa Lally, it takes an average of 66 days to form a new habit. So be patient and stick with it. Small changes can snowball into life-changing results. Start simple, and gradually increase as the habit becomes easier. The goal isn't to push yourself too hard right away, it's to create a foundation that you can build upon. It's the consistency, not the intensity, that will get you to your goals. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips on how small, consistent actions can create big changes in your life. Chapter 4. The silent strength of saying no. Saying no can be one of the hardest things to do, but it's also one of the most important. Every time you say yes to something that doesn't align with your goals, you're saying no to something that could help you move forward. Steve Jobs once said, "Focusing is about saying no." This statement is the heart of minimalism. It's about focusing on the things that truly matter. When you say no, you make room for things that align with your values and goals. It's easy to get caught up in social obligations, extra work commitments, or even just unnecessary distractions. But every time you say yes to one of these, you take time away from your most important ambitions. Being selective with what you say yes to is key to achieving your goals. Reflect on how you want to spend your time and energy, and be deliberate in choosing what you take on. Remember, each no is a choice in favor of something that matters more. Protect your time like it's your most precious resource, because it is. Learning to say no also means letting go of perfectionism. You don't need to be everything to everyone. When you focus on the essential, you free yourself from the pressure to please others. Saying no gives you the power to prioritize what truly matters. Chapter 5. Streamlined systems. Building simple, effective routines. A big part of minimalism is creating systems that work for you without overwhelming you. Streamlining your routines means cutting out unnecessary steps and focusing on what's most effective. Research shows that the average person spends around 20 minutes a day just deciding what to eat. Imagine what you could accomplish if you simplified that decision-making process. Start by creating routines that align with your goals. For example, if you're working on a writing project, create a routine where you write for 30 minutes every morning before checking emails. This consistency will not only help you make steady progress but also keep distractions at bay. Another way to streamline your routines is by automating tasks. Use technology to your advantage, schedule tasks in advance, automate bill payments, or set reminders to check in on your progress. The fewer decisions you need to make each day, the more brainpower you'll have to dedicate to your goals. Simplifying your routine doesn't mean doing less, it means doing only what's necessary to stay on track. Eliminate the fluff and focus on what truly helps you move forward. Over time, your simple routines will become second nature, leaving you with more mental space for the things that matter. Chapter 6. Embrace the empty. Making room for success. Minimalism isn't just about removing clutter from your life, it's about making room for what matters. Embracing emptiness, whether in your schedule or your mind, can help you become more productive and creative. When we overload ourselves with tasks, we leave little space for deep thinking or innovation. Take a step back and allow for empty moments. These moments of silence can spark new ideas, inspire creativity, and give you the mental clarity you need to achieve your most ambitious goals. A study from the University of Sussex found that time away from a task often leads to insights and breakthroughs. Sometimes, doing less gives you more. Instead of cramming your schedule full of meetings and tasks, create space for rest, reflection, and creative thinking. This empty time will help you recharge and come back to your goals with a fresh perspective. The power of minimalism lies in its ability to free you from the noise and distractions of everyday life. By embracing the empty, you give yourself the gift of mental clarity, allowing you to see the path to your goals more clearly. If you've enjoyed these minimalist strategies and want more, be sure to subscribe for future videos on how to achieve your most ambitious goals with less stress.